Hey guys, MugenLord here, and I'm back again with another discussion video. And today I want to talk about Crash Bandicoot. That's right, the Crash Bandicoot trilogy has been revived. It's been totally remade from the ground up, and I can't believe it. Like, I'm losing my mind right now. It's because the moment I looked at this trailer, my childhood had just flashed before my eyes. I'm super excited. This game was very challenging, and it brought me back during a time where, you know, things were so innocent, and all I had to worry about was school, you know, homework, video games, watching television, and just being a kid. And now he's finally coming back. And the thing is, there were so many hints pointing at this inevitable revival of Crash Bandicoot. In what form? You know, a lot of people didn't know. I didn't know, but it was just destined for him to come back. I was very disappointed at when PlayStation had announced they was doing PlayStation All Stars. Like, was it 3 or 4 years ago? Yeah, like when they first announced it, Crash Bandicoot was the first character that I was expecting to make his debut, his comeback, his return to the PlayStation scene, and I was pretty disappointed that he never returned. And then I didn't know at that time that Activision had acquired the rights for a Crash Bandicoot. I thought Naughty Dog had got Crash Bandicoot back from Sony, but I was wrong. But it was so many things hinting at this, and I was thinking like, well, this is his time to come back, make his return, and it just didn't happen. But then rumors was going around saying that he may eventually come out with a game, because there was a screenshot at the Activision office that there was actually a new design for Crash Bandicoot. So it had gotten everybody excited, said maybe we might be seeing this new Crash Bandicoot pretty soon. But nothing was ever mentioned of him ever again. So, you know, he just disappeared off the map for a few years. And then last year, or a few months ago, I believe it was during E3, they show Skylanders, of course. You know, we had Spiral Dragon, another childhood video game character that just up and disappeared, or just haven't been the same again. But Skylanders had finally officially revealed Crash Bandicoot as a character, and you know, even though it was in the form of his own game, people were still excited to see that Crash Bandicoot was back in some shape or form. Now, that's the thing that really had me speculating after that, because I was like, okay, if he's in Skylanders, it's obviously that these guys are ready to do something with this character. It has to be. It wouldn't make sense to put him out there now. Maybe you want to see the fan reaction and everything of Crash Bandicoot, and see, like, will people receive him just as well, you know, now that we're in a more current time in the gaming industry now. So I guess that everybody's excited to see him in there, and now it seems as though this team down in Sony has been working hard to bring this resurrection of Crash Bandicoot to life, and I'm so excited. So now that we have not only one Crash Bandicoot game, we have the trilogy being remade, and I just love the trailer. It shows the classic gameplay of a particular level, and then it switches to the much more modern, built from the ground up levels of the same level, and it looks so gorgeous, it looks so beautiful, and it looks like it's still going to retain its elements, because Crash Bandicoot was a very challenging game, especially at the age that I was at that time. I believe when Crash Bandicoot was first released on the PS1, the very first game, I believe, let me get this right, I believe I was in 4th grade at the time, 3rd or 4th grade. I was in either 3rd or 4th grade in elementary school when Crash Bandicoot was first released. So the game is very challenging, and even as I got older, the game was still challenging. This is the thing, I haven't admitted this is something I want to come out and say about Crash Bandicoot. The only Crash Bandicoot game I've ever completed was Crash Bandicoot 2. I had all 3 Crash Bandicoot games, but I only completed Crash Bandicoot 2. I'm sorry, Crash Bandicoot 1, especially a long time ago, was so difficult. It was so challenging, and you know, it had its hiccups, especially of course the camera angles was ridiculous. So it was hard to judge the platform and to feel the depth between you and the platforms that you would jump on and everything. But Crash Bandicoot 1 was something that was so challenging that I couldn't complete on my own. But during the time Crash Bandicoot 1 was out, PlayStation Magazine used to have like cheat codes in their magazines that you can cut out, and they had a Crash Bandicoot cheat code. So I was able to use the cheat code to unlock all the stages, and I pretty much just went all the way to the end of the game and just played Cortex and just beat the game that way. But other than that, there was no way I was beating that game, especially at that age. It was just so difficult and challenging. So now I have a chance to play it again. I have a chance to redeem myself to play it by playing the first game, and then we had the second game, and then now this is where my, I guess, I kind of got bored, or I got kind of tired of Crash Bandicoots once Crash Bandicoot 3 has been released. So I haven't really cared too much about it. I played Crash Bandicoot 3, played all the way up until the end, and just didn't care enough to continue forward to beat it. So I'll have a chance to go back and play that one as well. But other than that, man, this is amazing. And it seems like games, it seems like a lot of these game companies are going back to their roots with a lot of their titles. You know, like they're going back, digging up older games, and they trying to revive them and everything. You know, you have Microsoft with Killer Instincts, and hopefully Microsoft would try to bring back, you know, Banjo-Kazooie, Perfect Dark, and everything. Bring back their first titles, first party titles. That would make a lot of sense. And then now we have Crash Bandicoot here. Crash Bandicoot is coming back. Then we have 2017 with the new Sonic 2017 project, and alongside Sonic Mania as well. So it seems like a lot of these games are coming back to their traditional roots. And then of course we have Zelda Breath of the Wild. It seems like they're trying to hit home with the exploration and everything that the original Zelda used to be about. And then of course we want to finish it off with knowing the fact is that we have a lot in store for 2017, and it just feels so good. As a, you know, I guess you could say I'm an old school gamer now. You know, I'm that age. I'm an older guy now, and just to see these childhood games come to life now, and you know, it just brings back so many memories. I'm so excited for Crash Bandicoot. I can't wait to get my hands on this game. I'm gonna play the heck out of this game. I'm most definitely gonna do a let's play. I'm gonna do a let's play, and I hopefully you guys enjoy me playing this game. We all experience this together. This is the time to celebrate as a gamer. It's just 2017 is just looking so promising as far as games is concerned. But that's pretty much my opinion of what I think about Crash Bandicoot. The trilogy remake I have so much to look forward to and everything about the game. And I just want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about Crash Bandicoot? And when did you start getting into the Crash Bandicoot games? Because I know a lot of you guys old school gamers, and then there's a lot of you who heard of Crash Bandicoot, but you're too young to actually experience the game for yourself. So, you know, give me your thoughts on that, and if you guys want me to talk about another topic in future discussion videos, make sure you leave that in the comment section below. This is MugenLord, and I'm signing off.